friends, how are you all? Welcome to science class of standard 9. Today we are going to study chapter number 15, improvement in food resources. In this chapter, improvement in crop yields, only the first topic is included and the next topic is animal husbandry, that is excluded, means that is not included for this chapter in this year. So we'll start with the chapter. All living organisms need food. Yeah, we all need food because we need to survive. We need energy to live, which we get from food. Okay, so also for our development, our body needs growth, our body needs development, and our body also needs energy. That all things we get from the food. What are the main sources of food? Main sources of foods are plants and animals. Plants we get from agriculture and animals we get from animal husbandry. The efficiency of crops and livestock is required in India because the population of India is growing at a faster rate, hence more amount of food is required to meet the rising demand. The agricultural land is limited as compared to growing population. Efforts made to meet the increased demand in food by Green Revolution and by White Revolution. So what is that? Green Revolution means the introduction of modern technology and equipment usage of fertilizer and high quality seed, means using all that our agriculture can be grown very fast. White Revolution means the milk production and the dairy industries. So there are which type of crops? Cereals. Examples are wheat, rice, maize and all. And it value means it from that gets carbohydrate. From pulses means gram, black gram bean. From that proteins we get. Like this, all the examples have been given over here. After that, there are three types of crops: Kharif crop, Rabi crops and Zaid crops. Kharif crop gets in rainy season from June to October, Rabi in winter season from November to April, and Zaid in summer from March to June. Examples are mentioned over here for all the three. Activities that lead to improvement in crop yield are crop variety improvement. So in this approach, the crops are selected on the basis of the characteristics. For instance, how well they can respond to fertilizers, can they produce high yield, how they resist diseases and so on. For the improvement in the crop, this all things needs to be seen, that it can reduce the it can resist the disease, means by eating that we are safe, we get our immune system doesn't get weak by eating that food, and our health is also maintained well, as we have studied in our previous chapter, that our health we must eat that kind of food using which our health must be maintained. Different methods for crop variety improvement. First is hybridization. In this process, genetically different plants are crossbred. Genetically different means the two different species of plants are crossbred, and that can be three type of crossing: intervarietal, interspecific and intergeneric. Intervarietal means between two varieties of plant, mean two different varieties of plants are crossbred, and the resultant plant that is of the new variety. Interspecific means two different species and intergeneric means two different genus. Introduction to gene. A gene that can provide the desirable characteristics to a crop are introduced in this process. As a result, we obtain genetically modified crops, means a totally different genetic crop can be obtained. Factors on which crop yield generally depends are the seeds used by the farmers, the seeds that are of similar variety are preferable, climate or weather condition, crops that can sustain diverse climatic condition are preferable. The duality of the soil, crops that can survive in a highly saline soil are preferable, means soil which is not soil which gets water, that is salty water, that is known as saline soil. and availability of water. Crops should be grown as per the availability of water in the region. Increase in the yield of crops. Improving the quality of the crops. Different crops may have different qualities. For example, pulses may have high protein quality, oilseeds have high oil quality, fruits and vegetables have high preserving quality. Means all the foods are necessary. Only green vegetables are necessary, only fruits are necessary. It's not like that. All the vegetables, all the oil seeds, all the pulses, all the green vegetables, all kind of where food is necessary for well-being of a healthy human body. If we want a healthy body, all kind of foods are necessary. Improving crop resistance to biotic and abiotic stresses. Biotic stress refer to the disease, insects and nematodes, while abiotic stress refer to floods, droughts, heat and cold weather condition. Means the crop should be grown in such a way that it can resist, it can fight through. Resist means it can fight through both the condition, biotic and abiotic. Biotic condition in the sense it can fight through the animals, bacteria, as we talk about nematodes. These all are some of the small microorganisms and bacteria. From that also the crops can resist, and from abiotic means from the floods, and that also we can make it safe. So crop improvement can be done in such a way that it can fight through or it can resist through both the conditions. To shorten the maturity period of crops, this will allow farmers to grow a variety of crops in a year. It will also lead to an increase in the yield of crop as it reduces the chances of losing during the harvesting and simplifies the harvesting period. Achieving the required agronomic characteristics of crops such as the right height, weight, lodging, resistance and high yield are included. It would also lead to an increase in the yield of the crop. Means after growing also, when it is get harvested, after that also we get a good amount. It is profitable to us not only in the concept of health but also in the concept of our yield. Achieving the required agronomic characteristics of crops such as right yield, weight, lodging, resistance and high yield. In this way, they could consume the right nutrients and would produce a higher yield. Okay, this was the first topic which we have studied in this chapter. The few things which are balanced that we will again see in our next period of science. We will continue with the same chapter and with the explanation part. So that these are some of the important notes which you have to write in your books. And first we have studied today is about the food. What is the importance and why we need food, and what are the sources of food, and what are the different efforts that are made to make the food in our to increase the food demand, because as the population is increasing, the demand of food is also increasing. So now improvement in crop yield. So what is the nutritional value of each food? So all the food have different nutritional values. Some gives carbohydrates, some are good for fat, some are good for protein. Okay, after the different type of crops, in which season it is grown, in which month, and what are the examples of that crop. And after that we have seen about the crop variety improvement. With these 3 points we have to see crop variety improvement, we have seen crop production improvement, and crop production management we will check in the next period again. So I hope you have understand the class, understand the chapter. So thank you for listening the class. Thank you.